What's up, Eurovision people? Do you love Eurovision as much as me? Reactions, live streams, discussions. This is the place to be. Come and subscribe. What are you waiting for? My content is free and honest. Come find me on Instagram. See you. We're late. We're sorry. What's up, Eurovision people? My name is Sean, and on my channel, I talk about all things Eurovision. It is episode 2, Wednesday number 2 of this fabulous month called April, where I like to have these live streams because I have nothing better to do on a Wednesday. I mean, it's fun. We pull up a drink, we talk about Eurovision. What's not to like? And before I lose my script, where is my script? I don't know. It's here.
You lost your papers once again.
I lost my notes.
He hasn't thrown his pen yet onto the floor.
That's on the bingo card.
Yeah.
Come and subscribe to my channel because we are having these live streams every Wednesday until rehearsals, basically, if we get to see anything from rehearsals this year. So come and find us every Wednesday at 9:30 Central European Time. I made it easy for you guys. Every Wednesday, 9:30 Central European Time. Okay, we have our schedule, and we also have some guests, familiar faces and brand new ones. Starting from Malta all the way to Budapest via Ryanair. Good evening, Ervin.
Why Ryanair?
That's the only one. What we have with there as well.
You watched it, everyone, once again.
You watched it, everybody. Epix Eurovision guy via Tallinn, landing in Husavik. Good evening, sir. Tere õhtust.
Good evening, Hyvää ilta, and all the other languages as well. Greetings from Husavik, and glad to be here once again. And sorry, I'm the one who caused us to be late.
You said it, not me. You said it, not me. And making her debut on this lovely panel, it is our fellow ESCBubbler, Sophie Lake from the United Kingdom. Hello. Sophie.
Coming to you live from my parents' conservatory in Essex, so slightly less glamorous, but yeah, here we are.
The only way is up. Baby.
Oh yeah. We'll have to see how long it takes for me to do the Gemma Collins impression, but I feel it brewing.
Kiss my design of vagina.
That's spot on, actually.
Cunt.
Thank you. Serving cunt indeed. But we will not be serving cunt tonight. Tonight we will be serving semi-final 1, second half. And we're going to be talking about Norway. We're going to be talking about Belgium, Azerbaijan, San Marino, Albania, the Netherlands, and Croatia, and Cyprus. Oh my God, I almost forgot Cyprus. And you guys can talk about them as well if you come and talk to us on the live chat. And we have our first guest, Travis, saying hello, and Eurovision, let's go. Exactly. Travis, you're on the right spirit. You are on the right spirit. Come and interact with us on the live chat. We will speak to you. And if you're watching this on the replay, you guys can come and watch it on the timestamps that I will put in the description. Last week, I managed to remember to put them on Friday. So maybe this week I'll put them on a little bit earlier than that.
We won't reply to those, though, like if you write to us afterwards. But
I mean, but who needs timestamps? Don't you all just listen and watch it all the way through? Like, come on, guys.
But maybe some people don't
So
have that
true.
much time, you know? But
Why
I
not?
do. But yes, listen to ESTON. Okay, so we are starting off with... I thought you said something, Ervin, sorry.
I said hello to Zehra.
Oh, yes. Hello, Zahra. Oh, I have to put it down. How do I put it down?
Hello.
Okay, we are starting off our conversation today with song number 8, opening the second half of the first semi-final. And kicking us off with Norway, I'm gonna go to the one closest to Norway right now. Actually, you're in Essex, Sophie, so that might be. But no, I think it's still.
I was going to say, is that me? I can't tell. Bad at geography.
I think it's
Probably.
still Husavik now.
Maybe. Yeah, I guess
Well,
I am. Okay.
Eston, go ahead. Kick us off. Norway, what do you think about Lighter?
Right. Well, so I think I'm not the closest. Iceland is far further, but in any case, I like the song. I like the
Culturally.
song. It's a good performance. Kyle is really talented for his age. So charismatic on stage. The vocals on point, and to be honest, this was probably their only good option in MGP this year. They did have a few others, but I thought this was by far the best. In terms of Eurovision, I'm a little bit concerned that it's starting the second half, and we have Belgium coming up, we have Cyprus, we have more upbeat songs coming up. So in that sense, a little bit scared, but I still think they will do what's necessary to make it to the grand final, where I don't even know what to predict at this point. I guess we'll have to wait until Eurovision, but maybe top 20, top 15, but not more.
Pass me a trophy. Okay.
I think we lost Sean.
Oh, no.
I think we did. I mean,
Can't live
Ervin,
without our host.
over.
Sophie, what do you think about Norway?
Oh, you're back. Hi.
Sorry.
Yeah, I pretty much agree. I disagree that it was the best option in MGP. I think Nataline with the game would have been a more sensible
It was
choice
the second,
in terms of
yeah.
results. I think it would have maybe kind of rivaled the Queen of Kings type placement, maybe top 5, maybe lower top 10, not too sure. But yeah, I agree. He's a really sleek performer. I think when we watched it on the MGP stage, you know, you were kind of like, okay, I can see why this would win. The song has been written by one of my personal favorites, Adam Woods. Sean and Ervin might remember this time last year when we were reviewing the Melfest songs, absolutely gutted that Adam Woods did not make it to the final. So I feel like this is his revenge, finally making it onto a delegation. But unfortunately for me, the song does fall a little bit flat. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think the performance definitely elevates it, but for me, it's not up there with like the most memorable entries of this year. And I think for that reason, it's probably, I think it will qualify, but I think it's probably going to come, yeah, like you said, maybe around 20th, 15th to 20th in the final. But I do like it, but yeah, kind of forgettable.
Ervin.
Well, I guess we're starting to disagree today with Eston.
Finally!
Oh. The universe is back to normal.
Thank God. Oh, everything's back to normal indeed. Okay, go ahead, Ervin.
Oh my God, the views are tumbling.
I know, right? Dramatic pause. No, I genuinely, I don't like this song. It's not the type of music that I listen to whatsoever. It was not my favorite in MGP. My favorite was Nataline, which was actually the only song I really liked. And I feel that Kyle tried to put too much into this song, like everything he could think of. And yeah, it's just not for me. However, he is an amazing performer. His voice, his vocals are great. His energy is on spot, and I'm absolutely sure that he's gonna do an amazing performance in Switzerland as well. And this is the kind of song and the kind of music.
Sorry, Ahmed in the chat.
Oh, hi, nasty. But yeah, I'm sure that a lot of people are gonna vote for it because for a lot of people, this is the kind of music that they watch Eurovision for, let's say, which is sort of the middle of the road, kind of Euro pop trash kind of music. And with a good performance, this is easily going to qualify for the final.
I agree with Ervin. I don't think this is anything special, to be honest. I think this is very... I saw somewhere, I don't know if this is true, but apparently Kyle said that this was inspired by Marina Satti. By which part of Zari? The bubble part?
I don't know
I
about
would
that.
understand if it was inspired by Queen of Kings, because now he's the King of Queens. But I mean,
But actually,
sorry, no.
Wow.
I don't think so, because
Gerd.
like this song was inspired like by basically like his mother, who was like also ill from I don't know what type of disease, and she was the one to like encourage him to like never give up on anything and like always follow his dreams. And this is why like he's saying that like he's gonna be his own lighter.
I don't know. We'll have to get off Twitter for a while. I mean, I don't have much to add. I think the song is just there. It's like those little vases with flowers you have on the bathroom windows. They're just there. You don't know why they are there. You don't really have a use for them. I think it'll qualify, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't, because it's so unremarkable. And I think Kyle actually pulls it through with his charisma, but the running order maybe doesn't help it. So yeah, I feel really, really, really indifferent to this. And it's funny because I'm gonna transition very smoothly here to Belgium, which is another song that I have very similar feelings about. But I'm gonna let Ervin kick off about this one because I know he has thoughts.
Intriguing.
And I think that like
isn't the
once again,
first
Eston
time
and
that Ervin
myself are
has
not going to
thoughts.
agree. Yeah, Ervin doesn't have thoughts like ever. No. Yeah. Oh, I genuinely like. I really don't like this song, and I don't get the appeal of it. And like, why is he shouting at me for 3 minutes with like some techno music in the background for no reason? Sorry, Sophie.
No, I'm agreeing.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We'll get to me in a second.
His voice is amazing. He could sing any song, but like this is, I feel it's like this is just like so under him, and it literally doesn't do anything for me. Like with Kyle's song, for example, like if it comes on my Spotify, like I'm not gonna skip it. This one doesn't even come on my Spotify because I skipped it so many times, I think, and I'll keep doing that if it's.
I feel like this one doesn't even come.
No. And it
Make
shouldn't.
of that what you want.
Oh,
Even though it sounds like it does, it doesn't.
no.
It ain't no Erika Wickman.
No, I think
Communist.
he wishes.
How do I say this? I was really like surprised by how much hype there was around Belgium this year, and I don't know who fueled the money into the betting gods, convincing everyone that it's Belgium's year. But remember when Belgium was at the top of the
Fans.
odds? But fans aren't supposed to be rich. I don't know. Like, why would you waste money like that? Even voting, even spam voting is like, I really don't get it. So I feel like this was super overhyped for no reason. And it kind of made me question, am I like losing my like for Eurovision because I don't like the song so much? Do I have a problem? And as more songs were
I think we're losing Sean once again.
It's Fred Sebastian on the stream, like pausing it because he doesn't want to.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what's going on with my Wi-Fi, but I'm gonna have to change. Am I crazy to think that this is a borderline qualifier?
No.
No.
This is not a definite qualifier, is it? This is a borderline.
I'm
qualifier.
leaning more towards
100%,
non-qualification.
I wouldn't exactly
Well,
say that.
I think
but
it's overrated. I think it's overhyped. I don't think it's bad. I actually like the beat sometimes, but Belgium, we gotta do better. We gotta do better. ESTON.
Yeah, Sean, exactly what you said. Basically, I really don't understand why Belgium was top of the odds. There were okay songs, nothing remarkable. This probably, yet again, was the best option. But no, personally, I don't listen to it. When it comes on, sometimes I'll listen to it. Most of the time, I'll skip it. Yeah, he can sing, but he's not flawless. Like the performance in Belgium wasn't flawless. Yeah, I don't know. I think it probably will qualify, but definitely in the bottom section. So maybe 8th, 9th, 10th, but not really higher than that. And then the final, yeah, I don't see the televote appeal being that huge, and the jury surely has other options. So this definitely is not Belgium's year, and Belgium is one of the most overrated countries this year.
I'm really
Sophie,
shocked
any
all of you
final?
guys have said that because, like you say, like you're in the kind of fan echo chamber, and when this song came out, people were all on like the Facebook groups and everything saying, "Oh, this is Eurovision winner," and I was just like, "What? I don't hear that. I don't see that."
Hello today.
Hello. I honestly, this song grew off me. Yeah, I didn't understand why it kind of shot up first in the odds. Yeah, I think like you said, it was probably fans just making bets. But my biggest problem with it is because he hits that high note in the first chorus, it's got nowhere to go after that. So the song feels like it's building, but then there isn't really like a climax because he's already done the note. And then by the 4th and 5th time he's doing it, it's kind of like it's lost. It's impressive the first time, and then you're just kind of like, okay, I've heard this already 2 or 3 times. And yeah, and I think like you say, Ervin, the even though the vocals are really impressive, these high notes, they are just like a little bit grating and maybe sometimes just a bit unpleasant to listen to. And yeah, I don't understand it either. So I'm with you guys, unfortunately.
Even a huge microphone wouldn't save that.
This up at the beginning of the stream, but I did this thing yesterday when I was like reviewing all of our tops, and I calculated which ones our collective favorites and our collective like bottom. And out of these 8 songs, collectively, we ranked Belgium number 7.
Wow.
Which is very, very where this is in the odds. I mean, this is still in the top 10 of the odds, but that is a familiar place for Belgium to be, especially when they don't make the final. Senek, Musti. So,
Musti of the year coming.
Musti of the year coming, and it's going to be from the same country. Yeah, I
even Musti's song was. I didn't like that one either. But...
I don't think they're going to have.
I really liked Musti's song, and yeah, it was just badly performed, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but I feel like this could go the same way if he doesn't kind of manage to hit those notes live. You know, could be a non-qualifier.
Then it's gone. Then it's gone.
But we don't even hit them, right?
It really hinges on that, doesn't it? And I also feel like the staging that they had in Eurosong is kind of just a little bit static. He was just kind of stood there, wasn't he? So it needs something.
No, but I'm sure they will scrap that and do something from zero. So
I don't think they need to.
Yeah,
I think that was okay.
I don't know what's happened to Sean.
Can you hear me?
Ish.
I think the staging was okay in Eurosong.
I don't know what performance you watched, but
I think it was okay. I think it was better than Musti. It's Belgium. The bar is low. But
there he goes again.
We'll see what happens. Sophie, start talking about Azerbaijan.
Sophie, I guess you were talking about Azerbaijan first.
Did we now lose Sophie?
I think we did.
We lost Sophie.
This stream is going amazingly today.
Incredible. And Sean is back at least. Okay.
Gods of Wi-Fi, where are you when I need you? Okay. Can I be heard?
Yeah, but not really seen most of the time.
Okay, you can hear me. Someone, start us off with Azerbaijan until I sort my Wi-Fi?
Go for it, Eston.
I really don't have much to say. This is a pretty standard pop song with some, I don't know, poorly done Michael Jackson imitations, some ethnic elements with the instrumentation, but it's okay. I don't mind listening to it, but it's like as in the middle as one can be. So I really don't have any strong thoughts about it. I really don't care if it qualifies or not, as long as it doesn't take away my favorites. It wouldn't surprise me if they qualified or don't. Like this is in the middle, both in my rankings and in my thoughts.
Sophie, Azerbaijan.
Hello. Sorry, I've moved locations because I think my Wi-Fi was being funny out there, and now I've got a cat in the background.
I know what it feels like.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing from what you said that I've got Azerbaijan ranked the highest out of all of us, right? Or what Ervin said. No? Oh, okay.
What?
Interesting. That's quite surprising.
Sean.
But I really like this. And I really like Mama Gama. Obviously, they were in the running to be Azerbaijan's representative. I think it was for Liverpool, wasn't it? So that's 2 years ago now. And their song River, so good. I really wish that had been picked. So when they were announced, I was really excited and looking forward to what they were kind of going to come up with next. Because River is kind of quite moody. It does have it does balance the kind of pop and the cultural elements like this song does. But I feel like this option is definitely better suited for Eurovision. It's more upbeat. I feel like the music video kind of gave a sense of how much fun they're going to have on stage. I'm kind of imagining what the staging is going to be. I can see it kind of being like retro, futuristic, kind of robots everywhere. I don't know. Azerbaijan is so unpredictable in terms of what they're going to do on stage. So I'm looking forward to that. But in terms of the song, I just think it's just really kind of good. I don't know. It's not like the best song in the world. It's not like up there with my favorite Eurovision songs ever, but it's just like, say I'm like walking to work and I want to put a song on and I'm like getting in a good mood, trying to get ready for the day. This is like the perfect song for that. It just puts you in a good mood. It is kind of leaning more towards kind of like radio friendly. I don't want to say generic because it has got those cultural elements as well. But yeah, it's just kind of like a good feel good pop song, and I think it's really good. I don't expect it to qualify. I hope it does, but I think if it does, it probably would become like 10th and maybe 9th at a push, but I doubt it, unfortunately. Just with the lineup of this semi, it's really stacked, but I hope so. Yeah, I like it.
I mean,
I think so.
Is this semi so stacked?
Well, this is quite an interesting thing because I've seen everybody saying that semi 2 is the death semi. But I actually think both semis are quite evenly matched this year. I think semi 1 is easier to predict. Semi 2 is maybe more, the like bottom 5, like any of them could probably, well, not any of them, thinking about Georgia, most of them could probably slip in. But yeah, I feel like this one is a bit more clear cut in terms of who's going to qualify. And yeah, I have a feeling that Azerbaijan are probably going to be out.
This semi is miles above semi 2 in my opinion, but I know I'm pretty alone in that.
Yeah, I absolutely love this song. Sophie Lake, we cheers to Mama Gama on Sunday in London. I love this song. I feel like it's so underrated. Why is everybody talking about I feel the stars are coming, I don't need saving? And this song, which in my opinion is more original, more melodic, more kind of, okay, Kyle has the charisma. Mama Gama are a trio, so it's harder to kind of connect with all three of them. But I just think this is so much better than so many other radio-friendly offerings that we have in this semi-final, even in this half. And I think we've talked about 3 songs so far. Azerbaijan is easily the best one, in my opinion, from this bunch. I think there is a lot of anti-Azerbaijan hate right now in the Eurovision fan community, and it's really funny and ironic that we always want to defend Eurovision for not being political, but as fans, we are always the first one to make it political because we choose not to give Azerbaijan the exposure as every other country. But those are the double standards of us Europeans. And I won't talk so much about them because I think we'll talk about it on semi-final to second half. I think this is really underrated. I did watch the performance in Eurovision concert, and I was a little bit, I don't want to use the word disappointed, but I think they're getting warmed up. I need Mama Gama to grab this performance by the horns. I almost want to... there's someone on my channel who always comments that my expectancy theory is bullshit, and I want to reference them because I feel like at Eurovision, Azerbaijan is always expected to bring the staging, the wacky, crazy staging that is so innovative and so good. And I feel like Azerbaijan here has a really good opportunity to bring it home, to go to town with the staging, and that will make them stand out between Belgium and Norway, and maybe even San Marino, who we're going to talk about later on. Please, for the love of God, Azerbaijan, you let me down last year. I was flying your flag last year up until I sat in Malmö Arena and watched the performance in the jury final. And I had to let it go because that staging was absent. Please, Mama Gama are your boys. They are lovely. Don't let them down on the staging. Azerbaijan, you've got money, you've got cash, you've got oil, you've got Ilham Aliyev. Please, we need to see Azerbaijan back in the final. We need to shut the mouths of all of these people who are just saying all sorts of mean stuff about Azerbaijan. Ervin, any final thoughts?
I want Azerbaijan to qualify, and I hope that they come up with a good staging because their last two stagings were dog's dinner. So please do something great. Not overly a fan of this song, but I think it's better than quite a few in this semi-final, so I do want them to qualify. And
Yes,
Mama Gama, great.
I love them. I want to run with them as well. Another nice song I have also Borderline, but it won't shock me if it does qualify. I mean, I have Azerbaijan down in my prediction as the last qualifier. Check that out on my channel. But I had to take out Norway to put them in. So I'm not exactly going to town with that prediction, am I? Maybe I should take Belgium out. I don't know. But if Azerbaijan qualify, they will be borderline. But come on. Buy those votes from Albania, from Cyprus. I don't care where. Buy those SIM cards because we need this quality song in the final. By the way, in our combined ranking, this came third.
Wow. I'm happy with that.
Sophie and me put it second. And Ervin and ESTON agreed once again. Okay. Speaking of...
Which rankings are you even using?
So
where did you take my rankings from? I haven't updated those in a while.
Well, it has to be you. But Azerbaijan in this half of the semi is at number 5 on ESTON's table. Proof is on my
definitely not. I don't know what ranking you are using, but let me know the
my
next
Eurovision
time
scoreboard app,
this
like
is...
everyone else.
Sorry?
My Eurovision scoreboard app.
Yeah, the semi ones I haven't updated in a long time.
I use Top 37. I don't pay for that thing.
Right.
I think whoever made that must be making like a lot.
Rolling.
Because you pay every year, don't you? Like £3 or something?
Yeah, like that.
I deleted the app.
Oh. It's probably for the best, for the rankings of the general public.
ESTON, why don't you kick us off and talk to us about Tutta l'Italia, Tutta l'Italia, Tutta l'Italia.
Hey.
Tutta l'Italia, Tutta l'Italia, Tutta l'Italia.
I mean, as a song, it's not too bad. Like, it is catchy and there's a nice melody. But, I mean, the real problem here is the staging. Like, a DJ on stage doing nothing but this. Oh, I mean, come on. That doesn't work. And if they keep that, which they probably will, because Gabli Ponte is marked as the artist, it like that alone will make it not qualify. Like, whatever they do around him, just two men or whatever in masks standing next to him and singing while he's
Looking like Sheldon Riley.
doing whatever. Yeah, that just doesn't work. The song is nice. I don't mind it if it qualifies, but not with this staging. They need to seriously just leave Gabri like in the back corner somewhere doing his DJing and let the others do the work, because this is not working.
You like this less than Azerbaijan?
More. Definitely more.
Update that app, girl. Ervin, I know you're crazy about this one. So why
I
don't you go ahead
definitely
and
like this
disagree?
more than Azerbaijan and more than most of the songs.
Go ahead and disagree with him. Put him in his place.
I genuinely, I love this song, and I was so happy to see it like in the San Marino selection, because as I was watching Sanremo, like I was more excited about this song than any of the ones competing actually in Sanremo. And I said immediately, I believe, like I also wrote in one of the blogs on ESCBubble, that like if this song competed in Sanremo, it would be like hands down winner for me. So I was super happy when I saw them like competing in San Marino, because like if Italy doesn't want them, why wouldn't someone else? I also am worried about their staging a lot, because they should definitely put Gabri Ponte in, like, let's say somewhere on the side, not focus that much on him, like still show him, etc., but like focus more on the two guys who are actually singing and maybe dancers, etc., because otherwise it's just going to confuse people. Song-wise, as I mentioned, one of my favorites. How he's going to do, genuinely have no idea.
Sophie.
Yeah, I agree. It's quite a tricky one to predict how it's going to do. And I think it does come down to the staging, definitely. I'm sure I've read somewhere that he's going to change it. Please. I hope so. Because, yeah, like you say, this is a really fun song. Any Eurovision song with a, hey, it's a yes from me. I mean, you need to have that kind of catchy, instant sing-along quality. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a fun one to watch either way, but I do definitely worry about the staging, because you think about like Darude and entries like that, where it's just a guy standing there and you're like, I need something to be happening. Even with in like the music video where he's got the dancers who are like all around him and stuff, even that kind of still feels a little bit static. So I think they need to do something really creative to make it work. But yeah, I love the song. Fun, catchy. Yeah, like it.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, there are things that I don't like. For example, I don't want to be San Marinese and have someone sing Tutta l'Italia and represent me at Eurovision. But at the same time, you're not going to sing Tutta San Marino, because that would be like 5 people. So we need to find a compromise there. I think I love the song. This is San Marino's best song since Adrenalina for me.
Yeah.
And yes, that includes Achille Lauro's Stripper, which I love, but I think this is even better.
This is San Marino's best song, period.
Probably true.
Vola, vola.
Yeah, she's volaying there, yes.
I like it. I think it's San Marino's best shot at qualifying in a very long time. But I feel like Gabri Ponte has too much ego to let go of the camera.
Yep.
That's the worrying part.
He needs to be the main act.
Yeah, he loves the attention. This is an allegation. I don't know if this is the case, but that's the impression I'm getting. And I kind of want to have him on that little satellite stage, bopping up the crowd as if we are in a club. Let's have the actual We Will Rave moment that we never got. And tell us a story on stage. Give us the dancers if you don't want to give us the singers. Have some sort of something going on. And then when it's like, then we can have Gabri Ponte bopping along with the crowd around him. That could be a moment, no?
Yeah.
Please share that thought with the San Marinese delegation.
San Marino.
And forward it directly to Gabri.
Do we think it's going to get 12 from Italy or 0 from Italy is my question. Because Italy are voting in this semi, right?
They are. I think they would give them 12 or 10.
Yeah.
Espresso
it
macchiato
will be interesting
is
for sure.
Yeah. Estonia is there.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't
Estonia,
think about that.
Israel, San Marino.
Israel
not
is in the
there.
other semi.
Oh yeah, okay, right.
Israel ain't there.
Okay.
But then yeah, Estonia and San Marino probably will share the top place.
Albania.
Yeah.
And I will
Somewhere.
actually, I know of two. I know this is by no means a metric of how the voting is going to go, but I know of two OGAE votes, and in both of them, San Marino got points.
OGA points are never representative, let's be honest.
They're
Yeah,
not.
this
They're
is
not.
true.
They're not. They're
I need
not.
to do mine.
But it, like, San Marino is not a country that you would usually check in for. So if in all of those Euro fans' votes, they are giving points to a song that is not really talked about so much among the fandom, I think this could do some damage. Sonically, I think this could actually, if the staging is what it needs to be, I think this could give San Marino its best result ever. The bar is on the floor.
The bar.
Where
is in
did
the
Adrenalina
basement.
come again? Was it like
Adrenalina came 22nd.
19th or
26?
No.
Right.
Adrenalina came
Serhat was
20th.
19th.
Serhat came
Oh,
19th.
Serhat, yeah, of course.
okay, yeah.
The bar is on
Still
the
better
floor.
than the UK.
The bar is on the floor. But San Marino, you got a chance, and please don't mess this up. I think this one and Azerbaijan are the two songs that I'm really, really crossing my fingers for in
Yeah.
this semi. Because the other ones I like so much, I think are San Marino gonna qualify. And speaking of one, welcome to my number one of Eurovision 2025. Dun, 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 dun,
I mean,
dun.
it's Albania, so naturally Sean loves
No,
it.
it's not. I didn't like Besa Kokedima. I thought Besa
You love
Kokedima,
Albania every year.
not with Besa Kokedima. She belonged in the Una Voce per San Marino casting round, which in fact she attended.
Oh God, that was awful. That song. You reminded me about that. I'd like filed that back in my brain, and so I'd never have to think about it again. Why?
Two of us think that Albania has the best song in the second half of the semi-final. One of them is obviously me, but I will give the stage, the floor, to Ervin, who is the second person who has this good taste. Ervin,
Finally, someone says that.
It will be the last time.
wait, let me
Sophie,
just
don't make
check
me
the
fire you in
video.
the middle of Sean's life.
I've been fired so many times now. It's lost its meaning.
Shit doesn't even care.
Yeah, like this is one of my favorite Albanian Eurovision songs, and I was very happy when they won Festival Këngës. And I'm even happier that like they kept the song in its original version. They didn't go for the usual Albanian revamp. They haven't ruined the song in any type of way. And from the interview that our guys did at Eurovision in concert, they're keeping most of the choreography as well the same. They're just like slightly improving it because obviously like the stage is bigger.
I hope so. I learned it now.
You can do it there and then. There we go.
Very complex, but glad you finally got all of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I like that it's like a mix of modern and something very ethnic. I like the way that she sings. I love his parts, which are just like completely out of place, but like suit the song so much as well at the same time. It's weird, but I love it. And I definitely wanted to qualify.
I mean, ESTON, you've got 30 seconds to shit on this.
Why would I shit on it? I don't know exactly, but no.
You are the one who ranked it the lowest.
Third.
I like the song, but
You think Norway
I'm
is
just
better than
not.
you.
Yeah, I do like Norway more.
But
But come on, you know my taste.
if you want to call it taste.
But can I finally talk about Albania? Or do you just want to mute my mic and share your love? So
Should
I do actually like. I do actually like the song. I'm just not as obsessed with it as everyone else seems to be. Qualification is not even a problem. I just hope they will improve the male part and that he will look a little bit more confident and like he actually wants to be there. They definitely need to do some acting work there.
But that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. He looks very uncomfortable there, at least in the Albanian one. But yeah, I like that it's unique. It's something very Albanian. If it comes on, I do listen to it gladly. So it is a standout song, but perhaps it still needs some time to grow with me, because that's what it's done so far, at least.
You've got a month. Get yourself ready. Yeah, Sophie, go ahead before I spread my love.
I also really like this. I think this is probably my favorite Albanian song since 2012. And I think it's probably their strongest entry since then as well. And I am hopeful that it's going to get a good result for them. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen, I think it's got like the most expensive staging this year, if I'm right. So clearly the delegation thinks that it's got a good shot to do well as well.
Wait, Albania has the most expensive staging
that Albania ever had.
That Albania had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
So
I
again,
don't
the bar
think
is
that-
in the basement, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's just like about the staging, because like that's I believe Albania's budget for Eurovision. However, they didn't spend a lot of money like they normally do on the revamp, so they have a lot of that money saved as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That makes
So,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah, and thank God I agree that they didn't revamp it, because I think it was perfect as it was. I did listen to the Fig songs, but I didn't follow it this year because I was ill the entire week it was on, and I was really annoyed about that. However, when I found out that this was one, I was totally not surprised. It definitely stood out in the lineup. It has like a really unique feel to it. And I think it kind of perfectly straddles the line between like having the cultural elements, but also having like a catchy kind of melodic chorus that people can pick up straight away. And I don't know the name of the lady. Please give it to me, Sean.
Beatrice.
Beatrice.
Yeah.
She is just absolutely mesmerizing to watch. She's got such like charisma on stage.
I see you've got your bangs like hers.
Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite memes this year, I think I probably sent it to you guys, is like that picture of Lady Gaga with like her fringe and stuff with her husband, and they're like, they look like they're about to represent Albania at Eurovision.
Yes, I saw.
Clearly it's a fashionable hairstyle, but yeah, she's just great to watch. And even I think at first I kind of wasn't 100% sure on the male part, but the more I listened to the song and I get more familiar with it, I can't really imagine it without that part, because it kind of like cuts through it, and kind of just like the pacing of the song is really kind of interesting, and I can't think of a song like it. So yeah, I think it's really unique. I hope it will qualify and do well. I'm sure it will qualify and do well. Yeah, go Albania.
Let me start by clarifying that, Nicola, my friend, I preferred Mal last year, not this year. Okay.
Even then, shocking, but that's fine.
I preferred Mal last year to the Sakok Dima, who had us all going to the bathroom after we heard Sara Bonici's loop. I don't, you know what? I am going to admit two scandals right now. Number one, I don't know if this is my favorite Albanian song ever, because I typically, as ESTON very correctly remarked, I typically like a lot of what Albania does. I was all over Familia Kelmendi. I kind of liked Secret, but you know what happened on stage. I think Albania is one of, this is better, but you know what I mean. But I think Albania is the most underrated country at Eurovision, because they give us so much unapologetic quality. So I'm gonna have to, yes, they do.
I mean, Sean, it's you, so
that's why
it's
I
not
love
very
you.
objective.
Yes, I love you.
Carry me with you in your dreams. So that's one. Secondly, you are all about to be shocked about this, but I was kind of rooting for Elvana Giata.
Oh.
Yes, I was.
Really?
Somehow I'm not surprised by that.
I don't know why, but I just can't imagine Eurovision without Shkodra Electronica now. And they are my favorite of 2025. So yes, I have sinned in the past. Every sinner has a past, and every saint every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. And you can choose which one I am. That's it. Otherwise, this is. I'm gonna say what I said on your live stream whenever we had it, ESTON. If the juries don't put this in the top 10, throw them in the bin, all of them, because this song, it probably won't be in the top 10 of the jury. But when you know of how the jury is supposed to be picked, music industry professionals, creativity, originality, quality, this song ticks all the boxes, and this song objectively should be much higher than the top 10 if you ask me. But
the last thing that is on the jury's list is also like the overall impression, which is
usually the most
very
important to them.
Well, let's not forget, juries are people.
Are they?
Of course.
Then what am I? But I'm not like them. They're not like us. They're not like us.
Well, the UK jury tends to be made up of people from the BBC who just don't understand Eurovision at all. So I am never trusting them with my scores.
You're promoted. Sophie Lake, you're promoted. I mean, my point is that if you are claiming to be a music industry professional, a song like this, which is so innovative, so original, and literally holding the fort of a music industry that many critics all over Europe and the world are claiming to be a music industry in shambles, this song is just presenting something so new and so needed that Kyle Alessandro could never. I love you, Kyle Alessandro, but come on.
Sean, like this sound and this type of music is just very foreign to a lot of Western European and Northern European music professionals.
So what
they
is
connect
Western
much more.
Easterners?
Well, it's
they
the
still vote
same
for it.
probably.
But they still vote for it.
But that's like
because they are
objectively everywhere. Like even in Eastern Europe, you hear the US and the UK pop hits, but you don't really hear Albanian top hits in the UK or everywhere.
I do get what you're saying.
That is the barrier. That is the barrier, and that's the reason why I and a lot of people in kind of Scandinavia and even the Baltics, we don't really get the Balkan sound. It's just something that we are not used to. And something that we hear maybe only once a year in Eurovision.
You are not a music industry professional. And funnily enough, you, who make part of the televote, will reward this more than the music industry professionals. That is what I'm saying about music industry professionals. The objectivity should not come because of what you're used to listening to on the radio. I can vote from what I'm listening to used to listening on the radio. I have to vote for what I think is the criteria that I think is a good song for a competition that rewards immediacy. Well, I think we can all agree that this is a bloody good song. I don't know one person who doesn't like this song. Really and truly. And people don't like
I know one at least.
Well, keep them away from this live stream because they're not going to be having a conversation with me about how bad or how good Albania is. I will pin one comment from Nicola before we talk way too much about Albania. Beatrice loves the things as they are and she won't change anything, and why changing something what is great. Nicola, you speak the truth, but we cannot stay on Albania forever because this live stream will go on until sunrise. And let's move on to the Netherlands, which is probably a song that the music industry professional from Husavik will enjoy listening to. ESTON, kick us off.
Why do I feel like I start most of the discussions in this semi-final?
You're a good opener.
So
producers have faith in you to open.
Thank you, Mr. Producer. So actually, the first time that I heard it, I liked it, yes, but I thought it's just a pop song with nothing special to it, with nothing, I didn't understand why it's so high in the odds. It's like, yeah, you hear it on the radio, it's nice. You put it on Spotify, it's nice. But it started growing on me really quickly, and I absolutely can see it coming top 5 overall in Eurovision. And who knows, maybe it can be a Duncan Lawrence kind of situation where it doesn't win either the televote or the jury vote, but as a combined result, at least makes it top 3. I wouldn't be surprised anymore because it is quality. He has lots of charisma and presents the song really well. Excellent vocals as well, and at least the live performance that we saw on TV in the Netherlands, if they improve on that, they can create something really, really magical on the stage in Basel as well. So I like the song and I have very high expectations.
Hey, Sophie, what are we thinking about?
Yeah.
La 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 la.
Yeah, I basically completely agree with what you just said. This to me is just like, it's just pure class. It's so classy and it's really well done. And yeah, that chorus is so immediate and so catchy. I think for that reason alone, it's going to pick up a sizable televote. My only problem is it does sort of teeter into just sort of generic kind of radio-friendly pop music, which is good, which is fine.
But not as good as Albania, right?
No, well, obviously. I think I've actually got this ranked higher than Albania, but I like them both. Anyway, me and Isaac, who also writes for Bubble, call this the story brevi chords. I don't know if you guys know the song. It's Tananai and Annalisa.
Oh, Annalisa.
Yeah. And it's not just in this song. It's like these sets of 4 chords are in so many pop songs, and instantly you're like, oh, that's the story brevi chords. This is like chords that I'm really familiar with. I've heard it before. That's not necessarily a bad thing. In many ways, it's good because it's kind of familiar to the ear and people will like that sort of thing. But yeah, in terms of it being like a really standout entry that offers something completely unique and different from anything else, I can't really say that it's that. But I do think it's really high quality, and I agree. I mean, I think in the music video and in performances, he comes across really charismatic. That's going to charm some televotes, and it will definitely pick up some jury points as well, I'm sure. I don't feel like in my heart that this could win, but yeah, like you say, it could. It could kind of maybe come second or third in both, and then. But I don't get that winning feeling. But I'm often wrong about these things, so who knows.
Yeah, I mean, and one thing that really bothers me though with this song is the lyrics. Like, you can't get more simple and generic.
They are quite generic.
Like, it's like this, it's like that. It goes high, it goes low, it goes up, and it goes down in the round and around. What goes around comes around. This is me, here is me singing 1, 2, 3. Come on.
Max
like,
commented,
those are not lyrics.
Yeah, Max commented about this, and Max is French. He said, the French really don't appreciate the almost childish nature of these lyrics.
Yeah.
And I mean, on one hand, I understand that, okay, not everyone speaks French, and if you want to put French lyrics, you want to make the simplest words so that people can kind of sing along. But at the same time,
Sean, the French lyrics are pretty much the same what he sings in English. Like, he sings the same in French and then in English.
Which leads me into saying, why do you want to put French in it after all? I mean, can't we just have it all in English then?
Because then the lyric would literally be the same. Now at least it's translated.
It is still. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I don't mind it, to be honest, but I'm trying to understand why these lyrics are so banal. But at the same time, it's interesting. This is following Albania, because this is where I think this song is going to do very well in the jury, and I can see why. Like you guys said, it's quality, it's radio friendly, it's Western. Okay, I can actually see Stromae singing this kind of song.
Mhm.
But for me, points should be deducted if music industry professionals are on these panels due to a lack of originality. I mean,
Mhm.
even lyrically, we don't talk about lyrics enough at Eurovision, and I'm guessing we'll touch up on it on the Big Five live stream because we've got some great lyrics over there. But shouldn't we? I mean, have we become such a simple society that we get excited by it goes up, it goes down, je comp. Like, I like the song. It just missed my top 10. But yeah, the point about the lyrics is super interesting, and even Dutch people are like, why is our song half in French this year? I get it, he's Congolese, but representing the Netherlands, Dutch people on my TikTok were like, yeah, we're not really keen on this whole French thing. We love the song, but I don't know. I don't know.
I
Ervin,
Well,
wonder
what
if
language is
actually
Estonia in?
one by one, guys. One by one.
It's not the first time Estonia is singing in Italian, okay?
No, but he's not
That's
even
true.
singing in Italian. It's like this American Italian stereotypical
Invented
language.
Italian, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder though if they've gone for this as kind of like to get as far away from Joost Klein as possible.
Why
When
would
you've
they?
got like something that's
Why
so
wouldn't they?
deeply Dutch and so like, I don't know, so like, I mean, the style of music, the gabber, and to go from that to this, which is kind of very kind of straight down the line, sensible pick. I don't know if that's like a PR thing or like, you know, they I mean, I completely disagree with the whole thing. And it says in my bio that Europop is my favorite entry ever, which is true.
I don't think they
but
wanted to do that though, because they invited Joost Klein to come back.
that is true. That is true. But yeah, I
mean-
don't know if that was. I'm not saying that's for sure, but I do wonder
yeah.
if that was something that went through their heads. That they're like, they don't want to pick something, and people be like, oh, they're just trying to do Joost Klein again, sort
Yeah.
of thing. So go for something completely different.
Nicola tells us that Claude was great at Eurovision concert. The song is nice and the message is great, but it is not among my favorites. I mean, yeah, me personally, it just missed my top 10. The Netherlands will definitely qualify and will do well with the juries, but it won't win Eurovision. Yeah, I'm
I agree.
living there. I'm living there. We have someone from Armenia. Onik, come and watch us next week.
Hello.
Where we will be talking about I'm a survivor, staying alive.
Another great lyric.
I love Survivor, but
Keep it for next
Staying
week.
alive.
I don't get to talk about the Netherlands.
Oh,
How
sorry.
rude.
I'm so very sorry. I'm so sorry. Please.
Silence.
The one time tonight I'm going to disagree with all of you and you don't let me.
Really? Well,
I cannot
make it
stand
quick
this
so you can
song.
talk.
Oh,
I absolutely cannot stand this song. It annoys the hell out of me for like over a month
it's
now.
true.
Like ever
You put
since it has been released. Yes. Because like it's the most generic thing that exists, and also I've heard this song before, and it annoys the hell out of me that I can't figure out which song it is.
it's story brevity. That's what it is.
The thing is, I don't think I heard that one either, so I'm pretty sure it's not that the one that I'm thinking
But
of.
it's in so many songs. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's a very basic chord. Yeah.
it's the simplest thing ever, and it's annoying me that like also like it's gonna qualify easily. It's gonna do quite well, but yeah, not for me.
Do you think it can come top 5?
I hope not.
I think it could, but I don't feel like it should.
I think it might just miss out.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
kind of
top
feels
10
like
is guaranteed,
seventh,
I would
eighth.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said that about Musti last year, didn't we?
Wow.
I
That is
didn't.
true.
We did see a performance from Claude on their talk show, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Unlike
Pretty good.
Musti, who failed every performance last year.
Yeah. Maybe around 12th place, says Nicola. Yeah,
No, much higher.
there's something about that number 12 which just hits. Yeah. Well, I want to talk to you guys about a song that is not coming anywhere near 12th place. in the
Maybe
final.
in
Maybe
the
the
semi.
semi.
Maybe.
No,
But
I
that's
don't even think that.
Very optimistic.
that's
very
optimistic.
Very
Three of us
optimistic.
think this is the worst song in this half of the semi.
And
And
the
I'm gonna
whole year.
start.
Anyway.
And I'm gonna start. Okay, Croatia. My lovely.
I'm the one who doesn't think this is the worst song in this half of the semi.
Yes, that's why I'm gonna start. So then I can go to you, and we can have some sort of flow. Croatia. This is the funny story. Last year, myself and ESTON were already checking flights, looking at.
I booked the
hotels.
hotel. I booked 2 hotels.
We had our luggages between our knuckles, ready with our I Love Croatia hats and our T-shirts with cats on them, and for
They
whatever
even
reason,
brought our suitcases on the stage.
it didn't happen.
I think you should edit in a clip of you two doing the karaoke in Malmö. You remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
Oh.
Good memories. And I thought that Baby Lasagna started the revolution, and I
Revolution.
Oh no. Let's
I
not go there.
certainly think that this was the best Dora in a long time.
Mhm.
I don't typically follow so much, but this year there were some really good songs. I mean, Lelek, I really like. Magazine, who I know is my boss's favorite.
Monopole.
Monopole. But there was quality. Croatians know that they're not doing anything this year, because all I see on my comments, like I completely roasted this song. This is my number 38 of all year, because I will say that Semafuare by Baccio and Carnival Brain would have been in my top 10. This song is awful, and Croatians know it. They're not defending him on the comments on Twitter or on TikTok. Croatians are ashamed. The Croatians that I know are ashamed.
How did it win? Is my question.
What?
How did it
won
win?
the
No,
jury
it came
vote
like
by far.
It came like 3rd or 4th in the telly, right?
But it
Yeah.
won the jury vote by far,
the jury.
and it was way ahead with the international jury.
How did I forget my favorite, Luka Nizetic? Thank you, and Ogeni. These people could have represented Croatia, and we're stuck with.
Nicolas definitely missing Magazine in that list there.
And Monopole, but that's fine.
No one misses Monopole.
Anyways,
do.
this is the worst song of 2025 in my opinion. Who wants to challenge me? Ervin, go ahead.
It's not the worst song of this year's contest. Far from it being good. Let's just be completely honest here. I was surprised that he won Dora, because I did not see that coming whatsoever, and I don't understand what the international jury saw so much in this song.
They love the gays.
There were so many other options.
Yeah.
Were there?
Yes.
Wow.
Monoflop?
Well,
No, that flopped, and deservedly so.
no, we're not having this
Yes.
conversation again.
Let's not talk about monoflop mostly here.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the poison cake.
Let's talk about Poison Flop.
Yeah. Marco is a great performer. I'm pretty sure that he's going to sing this song amazingly. The song isn't so good. And I do agree that this was the best Dora since, in my personal opinion, the best Dora since 2005.
Wow. And you watch it more than me.
Yeah, I do. That's true. But just no. And also Croatians didn't the Croatian public didn't really vote for this song. He only came 4th in the televote. So, I mean, they're annoyed with a reason, let's say. But I disagree with the fact that he's receiving so much hate, and that the media is bombing him from literally all of the sides, and this is only because he won. It's not his fault, first of all, and secondly, whether you like it or not, he's the one representing Croatia. Again, not the best song, not the worst song, even in this half, at least for me. But I genuinely do not see this coming anywhere near the top 10 in the semi-final either.
He had the wee blogs machine pushing him.
Oh yeah, because they know stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I obviously no, I'm never here for. I think he's a nice guy, but it's not his fault he won. Wasn't he trying to win?
He was.
Then congratulations,
everyone. Everyone trying to win.
In my opinion, if you enter a contest like this, you're in it to win it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. He's a nice guy. I watched his interviews, and I think he's not. He actually is pretty solid when it comes to his PR, but I cannot.
I mean, he has the same PR person as Baby Lasagna.
There we go. So yeah, 12 points for the PR, minus 15 for the song. ESTON. I wouldn't expect you to like this song, and probably you don't, right?
No. I mean, I did see this winning, and actually I remember liking it a lot more when I just listened through the songs. Of course, I had other favorites, and for example, like NPC, I still sometimes listen to that one. Obviously not for Eurovision, obviously not, but just
did
as a
you watch
song.
the live version of that?
No.
Great.
I didn't watch Tora. I saw some.
If you don't want to ruin it for yourself, then don't watch it.
Okay. Yeah, but just as a Spotify song.
Laura Koepiela.
NPC. Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
But yeah, it's a nice song. It's a pleasant listening song. But this, I mean, the live performance was a mess. And, I get what they were trying to do, both with the song and the performance. I get what they were trying to do. The problem is that they just completely failed with everything. It's a bunch of songs in one song. It's a mess. It's chaotic in the worst way possible. It doesn't have any structure. And the live vocals were horrible.
He was sick.
Okay, so
Everyone
hopefully at least the long notes won't be as painful as they were in Dora.
Everyone is sick this year, and you know what virus they have? The Maymolaritis.
By the way, fun fact about this song, actually, Sean, this might be more interesting for you than the other guys. The producer of this song is the same guy who produced Juno in Malta.
What?
What's his name?
I don't remember his name by heart, but I know it's the same person.
It's like two completely different songs.
Yeah.
Way to go with the
Is it
versatility,
Dave
I guess.
Hutchinson?
Genuinely, I don't remember the name.
I don't think so, because it's not on his Instagram.
100% it is.
Well,
Because even Marco said in the interview that one of the interviews that I watched with him, where he was talking about other contestants, etc., and he mentioned that Serving Cunt is one of his favorites, and he shouldn't really say that out loud because the producer of his song came second in Malta.
he didn't. He came fourth.
Or fourth, whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Sophie, any final thoughts on Poison Cake?
I don't want to say hate because hate is a strong word, and I don't hate him as a person. As you say,
We can hate the song.
We can hate the song. He seems like a nice guy. I'm sure he has good intentions. The song is awful. It's basically unlistenable. What is the chorus? What do we sing along to? There's nothing there. Chaos. It's just just don't. It's just so jarring. I since this is one, I don't think I've listened to it at all. I avoid it at all costs. I just really do not like this. I think I either have it last or second to last as well. So
I mean, Molly should have been the one for him.
I have it last. I have it absolutely dead last, and I don't.
But yeah, wish him all the best. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Croatia.
was actually
Come back-
Bas
come back
Wissing
with
who
another
produced
song.
those songs.
I can see the vision, and I feel like I can see that he's a creative person. This is just not executed well at all.
I've been
He
putting
just
off.
wanted to do everything with one song.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been putting off listening to his Dora 2022 song. I need to listen to it because everyone says it's so much better than
So
this.
much better. Yeah.
Oh yes,
have
I mean he
remember.
even posted an acoustic version on the Eurovision Song Contest page. So yeah,
I have
that's
to
a nice
listen to it.
ballad.
I have to listen to it. This live stream overran so bad, but I had so much fun. And
We
before
We
started
have
late
late,
as
Albania,
well.
so naturally.
no, but
Sorry.
we're 10 minutes overrunning. It says the time it took, not the time we started. But we had so much fun. And for anyone who's still watching, thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out our fun live streams on the next few Wednesdays. And yeah, keep talking to us on the live chat because we love to talk to you. Bas Wisnik. Oh, sorry. We already talked about him. Cyprus. We're gonna start with Sophie because why not? I don't think I've given
okay.
Sophie an opening number yet.
No, it's pressure.
Woo!
What do you think about Hush?
I don't think this is as bad as everybody is saying that it is at all. I actually, first time listening to it, I thought, yeah, okay, this is very Cyprus. I mean, I think since Fuego, they've really kind of tried to keep the same formula of having a dancey song and having a very choreography-heavy performance. Maybe not like a song you would go to listen to or that you would rank highly, but watching it live, it comes together nicely and it works on stage. So yeah, I understand people's gripes with it. Is it original? No. Does it do very interesting things? I like some of the instrumentation, and I do think it will all come together on the stage. But I think as time has gone on and I'm listening to the playlist over and over again, it's kind of slowly fading to the bottom half of my rankings, just because I like other songs more. But I don't think this is. I mean, do the odds have this as qualifying? I think they do, right?
Just.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. I think people are going to be annoyed if it qualifies. I don't think they should be. I think we should come to expect this of Cyprus. I mean, look what happened last year. It's probably going to be a repeat of that again. But yeah, it's okay.
I've got golden looks and I'm so captivating. I am famous for my beauty. I'm not talking about myself.
You know I am.
Oh my god.
That's what it reminds me of.
Oh my
I'm
god.
putting the pieces together now. That makes so much sense.
Now, really?
Don't ruin it for
Yeah.
me.
Like, that was the first thing I thought when I heard at least the beginning, like, la 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 la. You know
I
am.
actually like
The
that
same
song more
voice.
than this.
What?
I like
Yeah,
that one. Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to know
What?
because we haven't seen Theo. I mean, well, we kind of have seen some stuff of him performing. He needs to bring some charisma to really drive it home, but we'll see.
Can I be super rude?
Go for it.
Why is he wearing tank tops with his biceps out when his biceps are this thick? Like, brother, they're
Because it
trendy.
is.
They're trendy. You're a skinny guy, skinny legend for all I care. But if you're gonna have biceps this thick, don't wear something where you're trying to show them off. Nothing wrong with them, but it's like me, you know. I have biceps this thick, not in a good way, and I'm not trying to show them off because I'll be like with my bingo wings. So that's it. I'll talk about Cyprus a little bit later, but yeah, I mean, Ervin, you like this song?
Contrary to
Yeah, you
Sophie,
do.
like the more
You
I
like
listen
this
to
song.
this, the more I like it. And in my opinion, don't ruin it for me, Eston. In my opinion, this is what Belgium was trying to do but failed.
Oh,
This is the good version of Belgium for me.
That makes
This is
sense.
Belgium.
I just like both.
Sorry, my internet connection broke. Sophie, what did you say?
That makes sense.
Oh, okay. And the only thing that I don't like about it is that they were relying very heavily on Squid Game in the video clip, as everything in the video clip reminds me of Squid Game. So if they, I mean, I wouldn't mind like if they take some inspiration from it for the stage performance as well, but just like making that obvious. And I just hope as hell that he can perform this song live, because I would definitely, but we'll have to wait and see. But at the same time, I do expect a great stage performance from him, because like I feel that like the EBU put him to perform last with a reason.
Eston, if I know your name, can I please repeat it?
Please do.
Don't keep it a secret.
Come on.
That was my lead. That was my lead.
And you didn't
Yes,
go with it.
Nordsui, I am drinking Recordelig.
Oh,
Yes,
I love a Recordelig.
You love Recordelig? Do you want to do? We have our hotel next to the venue. Do you want to do please there on Sunday?
Come to, well, we're going to go Spoons. Come, we've got to give you the British experience of a Spoons.
Oh yes, we got to Spoon.
It's going to happen. Yeah.
Sorry, we not us making plans live.
Sorry.
You know where to find them on Sunday now.
We don't be spooning.
So, surprisingly this year I bar a few songs, but agree with Ervin quite a lot. So yeah, I like this song.
It's
I
finally
like it
showing.
from the first listen. It's catchy. I really hope he can sing it live, especially with the choreo, because if not, then down like Belgium last year. I think this is a pretty safe qualifier. Since it is closing, I expect the staging to be great and expecting the vocals to be on point. It's catchy, it's memorable, it's very radio friendly, it's very mainstream. People will easily connect with the song. Again, the lyrics are a little bit like nonsensical. Where are the golden locks? I don't see them anywhere, but okay, maybe for the staging.
Arena in Tampere.
Yeah, maybe for the staging he can put some golden locks on. But no, overall, a good radio-friendly song with a lot of potential for the staging, and I hope they execute it well, because if that's the case, then I will really like it.
I mean, I like nothing less than ending a live stream on a bad note, but the EBU chose to give us a semi-final which will end with a bad song, in my opinion. I really don't find this remarkable whatsoever. I heard it as much as I could, because I really just struggle to see how Dimitris Kontopoulos could be involved in such a lame song. I mean, I usually like Dimitris Kontopoulos songs, but this is just lame. Lame.
Was This Is Love also a song that he was involved with?
What?
Was This Is Love also a song that he was involved with?
I would have to check, but I like that more than
Yeah,
this.
it was. That was horrible. Sorry.
Yeah, that was bad.
Fine. I don't love it, but I like it more than this. And yes, I did like I Am more than this. That was actually a guilty pleasure.
Now that's a crime. That's a crime.
Can't stand him, but the song is a tune. I don't like this at all. I feel like it's very, very try hard. Like this is the most try hard song in my opinion this year. I feel like it competes a lot with Belgium and Norway in the sense that it's the go boy, give us nothing radio friendly pop song. And I think it's my least favorite among all of them. And I'm a little bit annoyed, because I genuinely think if this wasn't closing out the semi and coming after the worst song of the year, in my opinion, I feel like, well, it's actually coming after Switzerland, which I like. But anyway, it's not in the running. I feel like it's been given such a leg up, and I don't understand why. Sergio Jaén is behind the staging, and he has one performance to his name, and it's a perfect performance.
Well, UMK as well.
Who did he stage for UMK?
Everyone.
Oh. Defense. So he's probably helping Erika Wickman as well, right?
Yes.
He's actually choreographing quite a few entries this year.
Yeah.
He's doing Austria as well.
Yep.
Yay.
And he's doing the UK.
Yeah, no, some guy who's done like Blackpink and Dua Lipa and stuff is doing
Yes.
the UK.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean, this is probably qualifying, but I don't think that it's gliding into the final as easily as people think, simply because it's qualifying. And I will. This is probably going to be disproven this year, but every 4 years there's a semi-final closer that doesn't qualify. If this doesn't qualify, and Azerbaijan does, you guys know where to find me. You guys know where to find me. I'll keep the same promise for San Marino. Like, if we lose Cyprus to someone like Azerbaijan and San Marino, or even Iceland, I'm heading into semi-final 2 with a flag behind my back. And guess what? Hush. That's what I have to say. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, Ervin, Sophie, and ESTON. It is always my pleasure. We had a bit of a fight today, you and me, down there, right? About Albania. The viewing figures were soaring. I did it for the viewing figures.
Because we started the live stream with me and Ervin disagreeing. That's the reason.
Yeah.
I'll beat you up later. Thank you for watching, Ervin, Gerd, and Sophie. Thank you for being here. We will be back on Wednesday. Same lineup, same number of entries to talk about. We'll be discussing semi-final 2, first half. And obviously, comment, subscribe. If you're watching on the replay, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Find me on social media. Find ESTON on his channel. Find Sophie and Ervin on ESCBubble. And we will see you next week. Good night, Europe.
Bye-bye.